I don't know how to start this, but my name's Kenya, and I'm gonna be interviewing my friend Edgar Molina. We used to work together, so yeah. And he is. Can you tell him how old you are?
Yeah,
How old are you?
34.
He is 34. Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a few questions about life and stuff. So, you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay. So, at your age right now, what are your main priorities in life right now?
That's a good question to start with. My main priorities are my family, keep them safe, and provide as much as I can to live my life happy, because we're not promised another tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
So live it to the fullest.
Okay. That's good. And what was your main priorities in life when you were 10?
Just be a kid, have fun.
And how about when you were 20?
That one, just messing around a lot, partying a lot, doing a lot of crazy shit.
Okay. Next question. What has been your biggest struggle in the last few years?
My last struggle in a few years, I had to say I had to deal with myself, because I have things to change about myself that I have in the past.
And at what age were you thinking like this? Like, oh, I want to change myself. Like, this is not right anymore.
That was when I was like on my 20s, 25, around there. Because I used to like roll with different people, drug dealers, gangbangers, and I followed their example, which I'm grateful, because it taught me a lot, and they taught me how to survive in the streets and how to make money. But at the same time, I didn't want to be a follower. I wanted to be a leader. So that's when I started thinking the other way, which is, how am I supposed to go on in life like this? Some of my OG friends, they were gangbangers and drug dealers, they're dead. So I started thinking like, oh, that could be me, or I could end up in jail. So I had to stop. So I had to change my ways. I had to get out of my comfort zone and deal with life. You know, easy money is easy money, but it don't last. When you work hard and you drive through life, you'll make it. This is a quote. I know it's gonna sound cheesy,
No, it's good.
but it's from a movie, Winnie the Pooh. You know, it says, not doing nothing leads to something better. So not doing nothing means like you're doing something, but in reality, you're thinking what's your next step, so you're actually doing something.
Okay. Okay, how would you describe your personality now?
My personality right now, how would I describe it? I can't describe it. You had to, like, how do you say, get to know me so you could know my personality. Because I'm an outgoing person, friendly, helpful, and just joyful at heart. So my personality, I will say, it's very like friendly. I get along with everybody, you know. Like, I don't discriminate. I don't judge a book by its color. I don't discriminate race or anything like that.
Okay.
I'm put in this world to change one life at a time.
Okay. Now, how would you describe your personality when you were 18?
My personality when I was 18, it was there, but I didn't want my friends to know it because this was gay, this was lame. So my personality when I was like that, 15, I started growing up with thugs, so I had to be tough. So I didn't show my emotions. I showed nothing but anger, and I showed nothing but pride, which pride could get you killed.
That's a good answer. How about, what was your personality when you were 25?
My personality when I was 25, it started changing because I started seeing a lot of stuff that I didn't like. So I think that God put me in this world to reach one soul at a time, even if it's by helping or smile or saying, "Oh, how you doing? Good morning. Have a blessed day," stuff like that. So I changed my ways.
Okay. What do you care most about right now?
What I care most about now? My family, my kids, my daughters.
And like, what did you care most about when you were 25? You said you changed, right? So what were you caring most about?
I used to care about my appearance.
Okay.
And I used to care about money.
Okay. And what do you care about when you were 17?
Drugs.
It's okay. Okay.
Getting the next fix, getting high. Yeah.
Okay. Are the most important people when you were 25 are still the most important people today in your life?
Some of them are still alive, and yes, I actually thank one homeboy that he taught me everything. He's still alive. He moved out of the projects. When he didn't know, had nowhere to stay, I talked to my mom. We took him in. So basically, we adopted him. So he was like kind of. I looked at him as like my oldest brother, and I even told him too when I was younger. I was like, dude, I know you're not family, but I look at you as a brother, because you always like, you took me under your wings and protected me from the people that always wanted to like bully me, and he taught me how to fight and all that stuff. So I'm thankful for that person.
What do you do with your time now? Like, what do you do with your extra time? Like, what do you do? What's your hobby right now?
To tell you the truth, I don't have extra time. Extra time is just borrowed, because we were never promised on tomorrow.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So what were you doing with your extra time when you were 25?
Just messing around, hooking up with different chicks every day.
What you call it? What age was it when you just don't have time anymore?
When I started having a family, because family is the most important thing. Your kids are your life. You know, you live and you drive through life to succeed for them.
Okay. Now, what were you doing with your extra time when you were 18?
Just what a normal 18-year-old kid will do. Party, drugs,
Okay.
be with different girls every day. Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
What advice would you give to yourself when you're 18?
To be more respectful, more mature, and wise up. The wiser you are, the more smarter and knowledge you get. If somebody would have like told me that a long time ago, I think I would have done much better and I would have not followed the footsteps of others.
Sorry, I got distracted. I thought she said my name. What you call it? Well, now I forgot the question I asked you. Okay, what advice would you give to yourself when you were 25?
I'll ask myself not to go to the past and just look forward and keep on moving. Not do it for yourself, but do it because you want to, not because somebody's forcing you to. Because when you do it when somebody forces you, then you're not gonna be happy in life. You're gonna be miserable and hate life.
And what advice would you give yourself right now?
Just keep on doing what I'm doing. Live my life happy. Because there ain't nothing that could take the life and joy that I have to live another day and live for my family and my kids and my daughters.
Can you tell me 3 biggest moments in your life between the ages like 1 through 18, 20 to 30, 40, and so on? Or if you give me just what's the most significant the things that have happened in your life?
Like otherwise, like dangerous stuff and all that stuff.
No, something in your life that made you change. Like what's the most significant thing that happened to you when you were 18?
Well, I got jumped, I got shot at.
And
so when I got shot at, the bullet skinned me. So that's when I started saying I can't be in the streets, roaming around at 2 in the morning, thinking on the shit, because somebody could just come and take your life away. So that's why I started thinking, okay, this is not for me. I don't want to die. I love life, and I'm gonna live it to the fullest.
And then when you were 25, what's the most significant thing that happened to you, like that made you change?
Well, when I was 18 and I had my first daughter, I just focused on my daughter. I jumped school. I got a job to provide for my daughter. And when I didn't have a job, I'm not saying it's a good thing, but I used to steal from my daughter, to get by. And I think that I learned from that mistake, like, it was hard for me to raise my daughter when she was very little, to give her the things that she needed, what a baby needs, like formula diapers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it was kind of hard. So that what made me like change.
What was the most what age would you go back to enjoy?
What age?
Yeah.
I said when I had my daughter, when she was small.
Why?
Because I loved when she was small and I used to hold her. And nothing could take that joy when I used to spend time with her, even looking at her and her smiling. Like, I forget about all my troubles, everything. She's the one that made me stronger to keep on moving forward.
You were 18, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is something that you're looking forward in the future now?
good question. Well, one day, God willing, I want to have my own house. I don't care how long will it take me, if I'm 50 or 60, but I know when I want something, I go for it. So I will have a house.
And when you were 25, what was something that you looked in your future?
Having my first car.
Oh.
And I did have my first car.
Yeah,
It was a Camaro, a 1962 Camaro, red.
Oh yeah, I think I remember you telling me.
Yeah.
What was something you were looking in your future when you were 18?
I didn't really have nothing to think about that moment because my brain was not immature yet. They say when you're 18 you're a grown man, but yeah, you still don't think that way. You still wanna have fun. You don't wanna take the responsibility of nothing. You just wanna have fun and mess around. So therefore I didn't have nothing to look for when I was 18.
Okay.
Except just being with my daughter.
What is your favorite thing about yourself right now?
That I'm always happy.
Okay, what was your favorite thing about you when you were 25?
That was very friendly.
Okay, and when you were 18?
Tough. Because my daughter made me tough.
What are you most afraid of right now?
Afraid of?
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid of failing in life and not providing for my family. That's scary. You never know when any market could drop and then they have to let you go out of a job and then you don't have no job. So that's kind of scary sometimes. You think oh shit, they're about to close this place down, what am I gonna do? You know?
And how about when you were 25? Do you remember the question? I don't. What are you most afraid of when you were 25? I forgot about it too.
I was afraid of getting killed in the streets.
Yeah. How about when you were 18?
I was afraid of losing my daughter when they moved out.
Trying to look for it. Do you have trouble going to sleep at night at this age?
Yes.
Can I say why? Can I ask why?
Yeah. What?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard going to sleep, thinking what you're gonna do the next day. You know, worrying about how you gonna get this, how you gonna get that.
Did you have trouble sleeping at night when you were 25?
Yes,
And can I ask why?
because I was on one the whole day.
Oh. How about when you were 18?
When I was 18, no, because I had my daughter by my side.
Okay, so how do you feel about money now?
I mean, money is just another piece of paper that the government made. So we would have to be working like slaves.
Hey, don't be throwing my conspiracy theories over here. No, I just playing. I just playing.
Well, technically, you look at it, freaking everything that you need to pay with freaking paper.
Yeah.
Money is made out of paper. So in that case, why don't we just get a piece of paper and just write it down, what type of money, what 500, and just give it to them, and they're like money hungry for paper, you know?
Yeah.
Like they make us work as slaves for them, when in reality, we're not doing nothing at all. It's like if you look at it back in the day, when slave was happening, they used to work like slaves for nickels, 5 cents, 10 cents for 8 hours, and that's how they used to get paid. So technically, they're ripping us off because they need to pay us what we're worth, and I think we're worth more than a minimum of 10 or 9 hours. $9, 10 hours. You know, I think that's dumb. I think if it would have been old school way, when people used to trade stuff, that would have been way better, because we won't have to worry about no economy or nothing. Everybody would be good.
Yeah.
And we won't have to be chopping out trees to make money.
That's true too.
We'd be saving the whole freaking world if we would have been doing that. Yeah.
How do you feel about having fun right now?
I like having fun.
Yeah.
I feel like when I'm with my daughter or my wife and kids,
So
I enjoy it because they're all together.
So that's the type of fun that it's right now when you're at this age. That's your fun right now.
Yes.
Okay.
My fun is my family.
Right. And then when you were 25, what did you think about money, and what was fun for you?
Fun for me was just hooking up with random chicks.
And what did you think about money?
When I was 18.
No. When you were 25, what did you think about money?
What do I think about money?
Yeah, like what did you think about money? Because right now you think that it's like
money for me was just getting it easy, the easy way. Because I didn't think money was like an issue for me, because I used to get it easy. But now I look at it as I had to work my ass off to get that money. And back then I used to fucking rely on the government to give me money. So I was in my kind of my comfort zone, like, oh, I'm gonna get money this month, yeah, I'm gonna go fucking spend it. Now I don't need to rely on the government to give me money. I have to work my ass for it, which is fucking hard and tiring as fuck.
Yeah. Okay, and then when you were 18, what did you think about money? Like, what was fun?
Money was hard to, when you're a young parent and you have your first kid, it's hard. Because you have to, like, even if you need to borrow money or go looking for like a little side job too, for a ride. It was hard because when I used to get help, I used to spend the money for my daughter, but then I still had to get more money for later as well, you know. So it was kind of hard balancing.
And fun?
I didn't used to have fun.
So what happened when you were 18 between 25 where you like started having fun again? Like what happened? Like what were you thinking?
When they took my daughter away and she moved. I didn't want to think about it, so I blocked it by having fun.
Okay, now I get it. So you would say that's another significant moment in your life when they took your daughter and it made you change a lot?
Yeah, pretty much.
Would you say at this age, you still like to do like fun things? You want to do fun things? You have coffee right here.
Yes.
Okay, and then 25?
Yes.
Okay. I should have worded that question a little bit better. When you were 25, no, when you were 18, like, did you ever think to yourself, like, oh, I have to change this about me and I have to change that about me? And, like, what led you to think like that? Was it your daughter? Okay.
Yeah, and people say that we don't do nothing.
So but, people?
Yeah, but not doing nothing leads to doing something. Bam! Cold. Should I show like some quotes then?
Okay, when you were 18 and you asked yourself, who am I? What would you say?
I'm a young father struggling in life.
And when you were 25?
Fuck, I should have not fucked around too much.
Yeah. But who were you? Like,
I was a badass motherfucker.
Alright, and how about now?
Damn, bro.
No, who are you?
Me?
Yeah,
who
right
am
now.
I'm me, myself, and I.
Okay.
Meaning me, myself, and I. By therefore, 18, 25, and now.
Oh, so who's that? Like, go first up. Who's that? Who's that girl?
Learning from life and mistakes.
How so?
Not to like learning from my past, like not to do stuff that I did in the past. Like for example, not to pick up drugs or go hang around with thugs anymore. You know? 1, 2, 3, me, myself, and I. That keeps me in check. It's a domino effect.
Oh, okay.
Like that answer.
Okay, when you were 18, if you were to ask yourself, where am I going? What would you have said?
I would have said, damn, bro, you have a daughter. Don't make a mistake by losing that joyful that you have next to you.
And when you were 25?
I wish I could have done the things better when I was 18. That would have helped me mature more faster. What at least to what I was telling you earlier. Like, you think like a little kid when you're 18. But if somebody would have told me what I know now, I think I would have, like, think wiser and been maturing faster. You know?
And how about now?
Now, it's all about in here. How you make your life is all in here. How you go in life is all in here. Your personality is in here and in here. In your heart and your mind and soul.
Okay. When you were 18, did you care about the opinion of others?
Kinda. Not a lot.
What would those thoughts be about?
They used to tell me, you need to like think about what you're doing and all that. You know, things that your parents used to tell you when you were younger, but you didn't want to hear it.
And how did that make you feel?
Now I look at it like, damn, I should have listened.
Mm-hmm. No, how did that make you feel when you were 18, hearing all that stuff?
I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I listened, but it went out through the other year.
And when you were 25, did you care what other people thought about you?
Not really.
Mm-hmm. And how about now? Do you care about what people think about you?
No. I don't let nobody how do you say, affect me, what they think about me, because the only one that knows who I am is myself and my family, and that's all that matters.
Okay. Trying to look for a good question.
You have to leave some questions to my lady too.
No, one person.
Oh. I thought it was two.
Okay. When you were 18, did you trust your friends? Your male friends? Like, when you were 18, did you trust your friends?
Some of them, and some I didn't. Some of them were just trying to see me fall, and some of them were just trying to help me.
And when you were 25, did you trust all your friends?
Nah.
No.
No.
And how about now?
The only thing I trust is me, myself, and I, and my family.
That's a pretty good answer. Oh. And when you were 18, did you trust your mother?
Yes.
Do you still trust her at 25?
Yes.
And still today, right?
Yes.
What is your best childhood memory?
My best childhood memory? I used to say when we used to go out and my dad had this big ass van, and my friends that I had, their family never used to take them out, so I used to tell my dad if it's okay if I could invite a couple of friends over when we used to go out to go eat, and he'll say yeah, because he used to have a good job. So I bring my friends along. That was my favorite memory, because we were like, it's a family. Even though they were friends, I used to look at them as a family.
Okay, when you were 18, how important what family was for you?
Very important.
And still at the same age when you were 25?
Yes.
And still to today?
Yes.
These are the questions here in the phone, okay? Like,
That's cool.
okay. When you were 18, did you feel like you were contributing to society?
No.
Okay. How about when you were 25?
Hell no.
And do you think you're contributing to society today?
I think so. By helping others.
Yeah, me too.
Well, people might not look at it like that, but still helping.
And what has been your biggest accomplishment when you were 18? Bless you.
Thank you. Say that again?
What was your biggest accomplishment when you were 18?
I cannot remember that, but I think it has to be being a proud dad,
Okay.
trying to provide for my daughter. That's all.
And how about when you were 25?
Nothing at all, because I was partying.
I mean, you changed your mentality, right?
Well, yeah, but I was still hurting inside, so I didn't care. And now I do care. My biggest accomplishment today is that I went so far to get here. I didn't build myself a name, but I made my name. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't go out there and made my name. I just became it, the person that my mom and dad raised me to be. Kind, helpful, and joyful. So I look at it as that as my accomplishment. That I finally found myself through other years.
And do you trust when you were 18, did you trust your dad?
Yes.
And 25?
Yes.
And till today, right?
Yes, I trust my dad a lot.
Okay.
We're like best friends.
Okay.
Actually, he is my best friend.
Okay. How would you compare your teenage life to your son's?
Let me see. I used to like going out a lot. He does too. I used to like to drink a lot when I was younger. He likes the gym a lot, which I used to like it too when I was younger. So kind of similarities, but some similarities are not the same. So it tells me that he's going in the right path, which I didn't go in the right path.
And then do you guys think you guys have the same mentality?
Not really, because he's smart. He's a smart kid. He's smarter than me and his mom put together. And he's gonna become something in life, which I couldn't do. So that makes me kind of proud.
You are someone. Don't say that again. Don't say that.
What?
You are someone. What you call it?
Yeah, but I'm saying in life he's gonna become somebody.
No, I know, but you said that you were nobody, but you are someone. But what you call it, dude? What would you, if you can switch lives with a teenager today, would you, like, do you think it would be different because of technology?
No, I'd still be the same shit.
Yeah? What makes you think like that?
Because if you have the technology right now, I think when I was younger, I didn't have a cell phone. I didn't have the things that the kids have right now. And I still was fucking up. And I think if I had the technology now, when the kids have right now, I will be stuck on it and we'll still be fucking up.
Okay.
So that proves that technology does not work.
How?
Because everybody's stuck on their iPhone, iPod, video games, and what are they doing to learn? Nothing. They just freaking feeding mush to their brain by being stuck on the phone, not picking up a book or learning stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you had to read to get knowledge. Knowledge is not just gonna come to you. You have to find knowledge by picking up a book or researching stuff.
What is the biggest gift you remember receiving as a child?
When I was a little kid, I used to watch Knight Rider. That was my favorite show. David Hasselhoff and Kid from the car.
Yeah.
It used to be my favorite show. So one time, when I was small, I used to believe in Santa, so I wrote a Santa note. It kind of sounds dumb, and I wrote, I've been a good boy, I've been listening to my parents, blah blah blah. Can you please bring me a Knight Rider card? And when Christmas came, we opened up our gifts. I used to love playing basketball when I was a little kid. So they bought me a little basketball thing. I have 4 gifts. I still remember basketball. They bought me a train set, Hot Wheels, and the Knight Rider. The last gift that I opened was a Knight Rider. I was so fucking happy. My eyes lit like a little Christmas tree. I wouldn't stop playing with it. I took it outside in the middle of the night, turned on the lights. I used to have the intercom, I used to talk to it, and I used to repeat what it said.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. That shit was bad, bro. And I was sad when they broke into my house and took everything.
Oh.
They took it away. But yeah, that was my favorite memory. If I could find that card, I would still buy it.
Dude, that thing was like $1,000 now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude. Back then, it was like $80.
Yeah, I know. It's
$60.
Like, that shit's vintage, you know. Like, you know, in that show, that like, it was popping.
Yeah. It was the #1 show.
Yeah, that's crazy, huh?
Yeah, I researched it and looked it up. Back in the days, it was a number. Everybody was looking at that show. The little kids who used to dress with the little jackets like David Hasselhoff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's tight. Yeah, what was the greatest gift you got when you were 18?
My daughter.
I knew you were gonna say it. Like, what was your greatest gift when you were 25?
My car.
The car. Oh, the Camaro. And how about now?
My family.
Okay. Oh, do you have any heroes or role models when you were a child?
Yes. My hero was my dad. My role model was my dad.
And when you were 18?
Still my dad.
25?
Still my dad.
Till today, too, huh?
Till today.
Okay.
I didn't look at it as celebrities or anything like that as my heroes or my role models. Because nowadays kids say, oh my god, this guy rapper or celebrity is my role model and my hero. But what they don't think about is like, nah, what? Are they raising you? Are they feeding you? Are they giving you advice? No. So how the fuck are they really your role models? Think wise. Who is raising you? Who is giving you knowledge? Who is telling you the right stuff? Your parents. So therefore, your parents are your role models and your heroes. So don't ever forget that. Because nowadays all I hear is kids saying that. And that's bullshit. Straight up. It's bullshit.
Right. So I have one more question for you.
Alright, let's wrap it up.
Can you wrap it up?
Damn, this is a long interview. Shit, it makes me feel like if I'm applying for a job.
What is your favorite story about each of your children?
My first story is when my dad tells me that, wow, Dad, I can't believe it. You always meet new people. She's always telling me that every time she sees me. The kids, they have different stories. I don't even know where to start, but they tell me different stories. I like them.
You could just tell me one, whichever one you wanted. Or, I don't know, however you want. Like, you can tell me a story of 3 of them, or you can tell me, like, one. It doesn't matter.
And, like, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, I want to get big as Arnold Schwarzenegger when he was 18 so I could get cut up.
Mm-hmm.
I laugh every time he tells me that. Which he's doing it, but yeah, pretty cool story.
Thank you so much for taking the time to do this, too.
No problem.
Yeah.